The ongoing federal government shutdown has caused travel headaches at some major airports across the country, but things are beginning to look a lot smoother at the moment, at least for Shreveport Regional Airport. Madison Edwards explains how SHV is keeping things moving ahead of FAA's plan to reduce flights by up to 10% across the country. Madison, right?
That's right, 4 to 10%, Brenda. While some airports across the U.S. are feeling the strain from federal staffing shortages, the director at Shreveport Regional Airport says it's been business as usual up to this point in the government shutdown, but things could change as soon as tomorrow when flights will be reduced by up to 10% at major airports. The FAA announced it will temporarily reduce the number of scheduled flights nationwide to ease pressure on air traffic control centers that are running short-staffed during the government shutdown. That means fewer takeoffs and landings at major hubs like Dallas-Fort Worth, Atlanta, and Orlando, airports that connect many Shreveport travelers.
As of this afternoon, we haven't been alerted from any of our airline partners that there have been any delays or impacts to the government shutdown.
TSA and FAA employees at SHV are still on the job, even as the shutdown delays their paychecks.
I certainly feel for the government employees that are working without pay, and I certainly hope that this is resolved so that these employees that work hard can get paid.
But national security checkpoints may face longer waits as more TSA agents are reassigned to busier hubs. Travelers connecting through Dallas or Charlotte could see delays even if Shreveport's flights depart on time.
I could see something in the hub airports with delays due to their staffing air traffic controllers, but not here at Shreveport Regional.
For travelers choosing to fly local instead of driving to Dallas, Shreveport Regional has a new parking lot and more parking expansion already in design.
Parking has been one of our largest challenges here at the airport, and luckily we've added about 280 total spaces, new parking and new LED lighting throughout our whole parking area. So much better experience. We also are in design right now for additional parking.
Travelers I spoke to today say they flew in from Chicago, Orlando, Dallas, and Las Vegas, and they did not experience any delays due to TSA staffing at those airports. And they say flying out of SHV has been a good experience. But of course, Brenda, will continue to monitor any direct and indirect impacts at the airport due to the government shutdown as it continues.
I'm glad you asked about parking because sometimes that is the hardest part of flying out of Shreveport.
Best part about it today, I got it validated.
All right, thank you, Madison.